How to use Trello for project management. So hello everyone. So in today's video, I will show you guys on how to use Trello for project management. So without further ado, let us begin. So the first thing that you have to do is go to the Trello website, which is just trello.com, and then you'll be greeted by this webpage. And then from here, it will ask you to sign up. So as you can see over here, there's a button right here that says sign up, it's free. So all you have to do is just enter your email right here in this box. So let us enter an email right now. After entering your email, just click on sign up and then you'll be redirected here. So again, you can either sign up with an email that you have or just connect with Google, Microsoft, Apple, or Slack. So I'll just sign up with an email. And then after signing up, Trello will ask you a couple of questions so that it will customize your page for you. So it will ask you first, what brings you here today? So organize ideas and work, track personal tasks and to-dos, manage team projects, and create and automate your team's workflows. So what you can do is just answer all of this, or you could just skip it if you want. So for me, I'll just answer these so that if you want to answer them, this video will be a guide to you and how you can answer them. So for me, I will do track personal tasks and to-dos, and then once choosing your option, just click on continue. And then next right here, it all starts with the board. So a board is where work happens in Trello. You'll find your cards, lists, due dates, and more to keep you organized and on track. So all you have to do is just enter a board name. So I'll just name mine my sample Trello board, and then just click on next. And then after that, it will ask you, now organize your board with lists. So a list is a bundle of cards that represent milestones, a set of ideas, or team goals. So customize your list and add as many as you'd like. So a lot of people start with this. So what you want to do is just start off by adding your list. So as you can see over here, it has examples for you. So to do, doing, and done. So I'll just do those. So these are, first we have a to-do list, and then a doing list, and then a done list. And then after that, just click on next. And then it will ask you to create cards for your list. So for things you need to do, organize, or share with a teammate, you can also set due dates for cards so you'll never miss a thing. So add titles for a few cards in your to-do list. So let's say in my to-do list, I want to make a project management in where I will be making videos. So I will provide, videos in the to-do list, and then a worker or a teammate of mine can move that card to the doing list if he or she is doing that task. And then once he or she is done, she can now drag it to the done task. So I'll name first my card name, let's say video creation, and then next one will be editing. And then once you're done, just click on next. And then after that, it will ask you to invite your team. So you're all set. So invite your teammates to collaborate with you. So what you can do is just enter your teammate's name right here, or just enter their email. So once you're done with all of that, you can now proceed. So I'll just skip this since I don't have any teammates to collaborate with. And then after that, this page will pop up. So Trello will ask you if you want to try their 30-day free trial. So as you can see over here, these are the differences between the free plan and the trial or the premium plan. So as you can see over here, they have different kinds of advantages for the premium plan. So feel free to read those out. So if you want to start with the free plan, just the free 30-day trial plan. So just click on this. But for me, I'll just skip it. So this right here is your board in Trello. So what you see over here, this black square right here that you see right here, these are the lists that we made during the sign up. And then these gray rectangles right here are the cards that we made. So when I click on this card right here that says video creation, from here we can now edit out anything that we want for our task. So as you can see over here, we can add members to our task, add labels, make it a checklist, add due dates, add attachments, add covers, custom fields. You can also use power-ups and automation. And then in the actions right here, you can move this, you can copy this, make this as a template, archive it, and then share it. And then as we move on over here, we can add a description to our task, and then you can also list down comments if you want to. So let us first try adding a label. So as you can see over here, when I click on create a label, as you can see, we can now choose different colors so that we can organize it more neatly. So let's say we'll make this green. And as you can see over here, when I go back to my board, as you can see, it has now added the green color to my card. And then after that, let's try to add like a due date for it. So let's try to add a due date on June 30. And then once you're done setting the due date, you can now click on save. And then when I go back on the board, as you can see, there is now a due date set for June 30. Moving on, let us try to add a cover to our card. So when I click on cover right here, as you can see, we can now change like the look of our card. So when I click on this, as you can see, the card is now green. And then when I click on this, it is now this color, orange, and etc. And then from here, we can also change how it looks like. So as of now, it looks like this. But if you wanted to change it like to all orange, just click on this. And then when I go back to the board, as you can see, the card is now all orange. And then there you go. Moving on, let us try to add another card to our to-do list. So just click on add card right here, and then just enter the title for your card. So let's say our title will be thumbnail creation. And then once you're done, just click on enter. And then when you click on this card again, you can now edit the details of that card. Moving on, I'll show you guys on how to use these lists. So let's say you've added a to-do list right here, and then you want someone to work on it. So let's say I am now working on this video creation right here. So what I want to do is just move this to doing, and then once I'm done doing the video creation, just move it to done. Moving on, if we are now doing the editing process, let us now move it to doing, and then once you're done editing, just move it to done. Same also goes for thumbnail creation. So if I'm now making the thumbnail at the moment, what I want to do is just drag this card right here to doing. And then once I'm done making the thumbnail, I'll just drag it here to done. So those are much the basics on how you use these cards right here in Trello. Now let's say we want to add another list right here. Just click on add another list right here, and then just enter the title of your list, and then you'll have a new list created. Moving on, let us now cover this upper part right here in Trello. So first we have the name over here. So when I click on this name over here, I can now edit the name of the board. And then when I click on the star right here, this board will be added to my starred section. So when I start this, and then when I click on starred right here, it will be added here. Moving on is we have the workspace visibility. So when I check on this, I can set the visibility of my workspace. So I can set it to private, a workspace for organization, or for public. And then when I click on this arrow right here, I can customize the views to my liking. So we have different kinds of views for Trello. So we have a table view, a calendar view, a timeline view. We also have a dashboard and a map. So all of these views are available in the premium plan. So I'll show it to you guys on what it looks like. So when I click on table view right here, this is what it will look like. And then when I click on calendar view right here, this is what it will look like in calendar view. So let's go back. And then moving on, we have power-ups. So when I click on power-ups, it says right here, it will bring you additional features to your board. So you can integrate apps like Google Drive, Slack, and a lot more. So feel free to experiment with that if you want to incorporate more apps to Trello. Moving on is we have automation. So when I click on automation right here, I have different kinds of features that I could use for my Trello board. So as you can see over here, we can create rules. So create rules that automatically respond to actions, schedules, or a card's due date. You can also create custom buttons on the back of every card or at the top of the board. And you can also set up email reports such as weekly summary of all cards that are due within 7 days. And then lastly, if you guys have feedback for their automation, you can just click this button right here if you want to send them a feedback. Moving on is we have filters. So from here, we can filter out everything. So we can filter out the members within our board, the due dates in our board, the labels, the activity, and a lot more. And then for the share right here, we can share this board to anyone we want. So what you want to do is if you want to enter an email address or of your teammate, just enter it here, and you can also set their role. So you can set them to be a member or an observer. And then once you're done inputting their email address, just click on share and then it will appear in their email. And then what you can also do is just copy this link right here and you can send it to, to your teammates in a group chat or whatever. Moving on, I will cover this area right here in Trello. So first we have workspaces right here. So when I click on workspaces, I'll be able to see all the available workspaces that I am in or that I have created. So if somebody invited you to a Trello board, you will see it right here. And you will also see the workspaces or boards that you have created. And then when I click on recent right here, these are the recent boards or workspaces that you have interacted. Again, we have starred, so these are the boards that you have starred. And then for templates, we have different kinds of templates that we could choose in customizing our own board. So for an example, we have a one-on-one meeting agenda, project management, weekly planning, and a lot more. And then if you want to create a new workspace or a new board, just click on this create button right here and then this will pop up. So you can create a new board or start off with a template or create a workspace. Moving on, let us cover this area right here in Trello. So first we have boards. So these right here are the boards that you have access to. And from here you can also access their most popular templates in Trello. Moving on is we have members. So from here you can now invite members to your workspace. Again, you can use this email link right here or just enter their email. Next is we have workspace settings. So these are the settings that you could use to tweak up your workspace. And then lastly, let us cover this area right here in Trello. So first is we have the search bar. So from here you can search your boards that you have access to or the workspaces that you have access to. And then next is we have this bell icon right here, which is the notification settings, or the notification area. So this right here, this is where you'll see all your notifications. And then next is we have this question mark right here. So this is the tips area for Trello. So if you want to get a new tip in using Trello, just click on this. And then lastly is we have our profile or our account. So from here we can switch accounts, manage accounts, set our profile and visibility, change our activity, the cards. We can also tweak out some settings, change the theme. There's also a help tab right here if you need more extra details. You can also set shortcuts and log out. So yeah, those are pretty much the basics in using Trello for project management.